Page 36, indefinite and negative words. We're going to study the indefinite and negative words in Spanish. So what are the indefinite words? Those are words that are not specific. Example, someone, something. And negative words are words that are expressing denied of something or someone, okay? Or contradicting statements. So no one, nothing, that would be a denial of something, of someone or something, or the opposite of the meaning. So if I say something, the opposite would be nothing. Okay, so that's what we're talking about. We're talking indefinite and negative words. So what you need to learn is that in Spanish, you have indefinite words just like you do in English, and then you have the corresponding negative words just like you do in English. And so what you need to do is you need to memorize them this way. You need to learn the indefinite and then the corresponding opposite. Okay, so algo would be something or anything. Negative word, corresponding negative word would be nada, nothing, or not anything. Alguien, someone, and the corresponding would be nadie, no one, nobody. Algún, or the regular form is alguno, alguna, algunos, algunas. Now remember, you're going to shorten the way to algún whenever you use it in the sentence referring to a masculine, just like you do uno, uno when you're counting 1, 2, 3, uno. And then when you're saying one book, un libro, then you shorten it to right? So that's the same thing here. Okay, so alguno, alguna, algunas, algunos, that would be some or any, and then the corresponding negative would be ninguno or ningún when you shorten it to Okay, so that would be no one or not any. Okay, either or, that would be o. That's in Spanish when you're saying either or. And when you're saying neither nor, then you would say ni. Okay, the corresponding. Always, which would be siempre, always, and then the corresponding negative is never, right? So that would be nunca, and then not ever, that would be jamás. So you can do never or jamás. También, which is also, too, and then the corresponding negative tampoco, neither nor either. Okay. All right. What you need to learn in the next bullet is the ways that you form the negatives. There's 2 ways to form the Spanish negatives with these words, with these indefinite words. There are 2 ways. One way, you can place a negative word before the verb. Okay, so here it is. Nadie se levanta temprano. No one gets up early. So, nadie se levanta temprano, no one gets up early. So you put it before the verb, the negative word. Or you can do the second way of doing it would be by putting the no in front of the verb, and then you put the negative word after the verb. So you would do no se levanta nadie. And in effect, that is a double negative word that we do use in Spanish. We don't do that in English, but in Spanish we do double negatives. Okay, so that means no one gets up early. If you were literally translating that, this would be that no one gets up. Nadie would be no one. So no one gets up. No one gets up. Okay, so it's a double negative. Doesn't really make sense if you do a literal translation. Okay, ellos nunca gritan. Nunca would be never, right? So they never scream. So nunca is your negative word, never. Okay, you can put it in front of your verb. Or you can do a second way of doing this is by putting no in front of the verb and then the negative word after the verb. So ellos, and that would be a double negative, which we do use in Spanish. So ellos no gritan nunca, they never shout. And if you literally translate, that says they never scream, never. Okay, so that would be obviously in English it doesn't make sense, but in Spanish you can do it like that. The next bullet, whenever you use alguien or nadie, which is referring to people, to someone, you're going to use your personal A, because that means that it's talking about a person. So the personal A is used before alguno, alguna, algunos, algunas, or ninguno, ninguna. Okay, so when they refer these words referring to people, you have to use the personal A. Okay. Perdón, señor, ¿busca usted a alguien, right? Are you looking for someone? No, gracias, señorita, no busco a nadie. Okay, and then same here. All right, and then before a masculine, what I told you, alguno, ninguno are shortened to algún and ningún. Okay, tienes algún amigo, right? So no alguno amigo, but algún amigo, and no tenemos ningún amigo. All right.